everybody, welcome to a leg day. We are going to be on a timer, 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for some of the sets. Others, we're just going to be going back and forth. So with that longer rest, we're going to try to go a little bit heavier today. So I'm going to be using a 24 kilo kettlebell and a set of 50-pound dumbbells. You're also going to need a box, which I don't have prepared, but it's right here. So have your box on the ready and your heavy weights, and we're going to go from there. All right, go ahead and bring your body down into a downward facing dog. Push your hips up and back and then pedal out your feet. So we're going to hit up the legs. Let's try to get them nice and ready to go, flushed out a little bit. We need to use a lot of core. Support the back, support the pelvis, keeping the pelvis in place. Bring your left leg forward, drop the hips, bounce a bit, and then push back. Bring your right leg forward, bounce a bit, and then push back. Come on up to your forward fold. Slide your hips left and right. A little bit of knee bend in one side, straighten through the leg in the other. And then sink down into your low squat. Same thing, kind of hinge left and right. So instead of holding anything in the front right now, just rotate a little bit left and right through the hips. Get some angle on those knees and ankles. Come up to standing and contract deep into the core. Interlace your hands to catch one knee, pull up into the chest, rotate your ankle around one direction and the other. And then we'll do a few swings. Bring your leg up. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the other side, interlace your hands. Bring your leg up. Rotate through the ankle, both directions. And then we'll swing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go through a few squats. So if you have access to a bar, you could use a barbell to help give yourself a heavier squat. I do, and I could rack up, but I kind of like to envision what you all have available at your home gyms. I know some of you actually go to the gym. So if you have access to a barbell, maybe use that. You can get yourself a little bit heavier. You can rack it between. So we're going to hit 20 seconds of a squat. It's going to be heavy, so we don't need that many reps. And then we'll have that 20-second break, so make sure you need it. So I'm going to be using dumbbells, one per side. So I am going to be in a narrower squat. I have 50 pounds per side. It's going to be a good grip day today as well. 5 rounds through. Ready, set, and go. Lots of core. Find flexion through those glutes. Knees and toes line up. Remember, we want our neutral spine. Sit the hips back and down. And then remember, depending on your body's mechanics, you can keep that chest up a little bit higher. Still working on my calf, ankle, shin mobility. Make sure you're ready so that on the timer, we're hitting it up. Ready and go. Find those glutes. Pulling your knees with the toes. Core engaged. Time. Enjoy your break. Hopefully you need it. Heavy load. Gets that heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Oh, those are adding up. Good job, good job. 3, 2, and go. Find those thighs. Focus on your glutes. Sitting back and down. Lock into the core. And we're there. Woo. There was 4. 1 set to go. Three, 2, and 1. Make it count. Feel those thighs. Knees and toes line up. Find those glutes. Sit the hips back. Time. All right. Head to the ground, facing the ground. You're going to have that kettlebell on the ready for next. We'll see how 5 rounds of 20-second sets feels. All right, switch. Slide forward. All right. Kettlebell swings, like I said, are next. Super good for the core, your back, your arms, your glutes, lots of legs. So if it's heavy enough, you're going to feel the flexion, that momentum have to come from the legs. All right, I'm going to make sure everybody's ready because we're starting on the timer. In 3, 2, and go. Snap your hips into place, right over the heels. Make sure the hips are hinging back as opposed to squatting. Time. Okay, enjoy your break. You should need it. You should want it. I like having these even break times. Ready? And go. Forces that push. You know you have a solid break coming. Time. 2 down. 4, 3, 2, and go. Time. Whew. Heart rate should be coming up. Ready? 3, 2, and go. Kind of think about being dramatic on that snatch and stop. Time. Whew. 1 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Contract in your upper back. Push forward using the glutes. 10. Whew. All right. Beautiful work. 2 rounds done. Kind of nice knowing we don't have to go back. Oh. All right. Lunges are next. We're not going to take a break. At least that's the plan. So I am going to attempt to hold a 50 on one side so that my forearms can get a little break. Side to side. And it's going to be a challenge. Not quite sure if I'll be able to sustain and maintain, but we have to find new challenges, healthy challenges. All right, left leg's going to be forward, right leg's going to be back. We're going to square off those hips. You're going to use support and help from the back thigh, but really everything's coming through the front leg, working into that glute. All right, ready, set, and go. Try to get lots of good range. Squaring off the hips, tightening up into the core. 3, 2, and switch. Squaring off those hips. So your legs should be hip width, driving through that front heel, switch. There's 1. Tighten those thighs, keep the belly strong, pack into your upper back, switch. Three, 2, switch. Feel that load. Switch. It's what we're here for. Stay on it. Feel that hamstring and glute. Lifted chest. Strong core. Switch. Switch. Square off. Switch. Come on, come on. Find that push. Find the uncomfortable. Have to go a little mental. Switch. Holy cow. Last one. Oh, we did it. Oh, all 5 rounds. Oh, 5 sets per side. Super good. All right. Next step, we're on our box. So this one, we are going to take breaks because we are going to attempt to hold our heavy weights, and we're going to need those breaks. We're going to be going in a cyclical pattern. Up, down, left, right, right, left, right, left, on our box. All right. So, may not be wise for you. I actually haven't tested myself. Maybe I should test. All right, everybody test with me. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I can already tell. All right, go down and weight. I'm going to do half, 25 per side. For today, maybe if it was our first set, especially still trying not to be too nasty to my knee. It's getting so much better, so I want to keep it there. All right, so our first set's actually going to be our break, so we can get our full set. So we'll go break, work, break, work. All right. These feel so light right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Still feeling that load for sure. Lock and load the belly. So we want to watch the pelvis as we walk up and down, that it's staying square and neutral. Not yet. 3, 2, and go. So I'm keeping track of my pelvis, core, glutes, hip flexors. Stepping straight up, straight down with, there's our time, with good control on the pelvis. Four, 3, 2, go. Time. Only one left. All right, these are pretty doable with our 25s. Oh no, 2 left. That's right. Because working first. Ready? Go. Or working second. Break first. So 1 more break. 2 more sets of work. Time. Stretch those forearms. Four, 3, 2, and go. Pack the back. Engage the core. You're pushing with the glute. Tighten up the abs a little more. Deep core, deep upper back. Time. All right. Last set. Planks. No breaks. 20 middle, 20 side. We're going to be going back into the middle every time. It's not going to be a complete set because we have 25 basically, or 10, I guess. All right, ready, set, and go. So we're going to get extra middles, which is good. Find that traction between your elbows and toes. Tuck in, stay strong, contract and control. Turn to your side. You can add an abduction if you'd like. You do not have to. Only 20 seconds. 4, 3, 2, back to middle. Tuck in. Your plank flexions are up to you, especially at this point if you've been doing planks a while, or maybe you're doing a transverse draw. You should be doing a transverse draw, other side in your plank as well. But depending on what you're doing, no matter what, regardless of what you're doing, you have to find your own self-flexions. Back to the middle. This is a great time to get into your breath. Turn to the first side again. So out of your head and into your breath. Two, one, middle. Second side. Open, open. Keep that lift. Keep your breath. Back to the middle. All right, we're going to just stay here for our final two, so 40 seconds. That way we don't have one side that got an extra over the other. Time. All right. I'm hoping that you're finding with these interval sets, obviously not that one, but the others that we did, bring your left leg forward, right leg will stay back, where you get your equal recovery time as you do your push time, that you realize how much more you can keep your push every set, especially when you are pushing your intensity with the size of your weights. Remember, if you want to just strengthen, not build too much size, stay with your lighter dumbbells and go heavier repetitions, or going mid-range is also really great. So keeping those 8 to 12 reps as opposed to 3 to 5, which we got our 8 to 12 today. Okay, slide back, get your hamstring. You're gonna kind of bounce it. Sometimes if you have super tight hamstrings, that can kind of break up that little hold that your muscles sometimes try to grab to not allow the stretch. Okay, go ahead and pigeon for me. So cross that leg over. Pull the toe back so your foot's in flexion. Sit your hips back and down. Pull the elbows down and then back. And then again, find your breath. All right, and then fold that foot in, and then the other foot back, and then slide over those legs. So we're in our Z sit. Feel that stretch through the hips, through the back, inner thighs. Okay, plant your hands. We're going to go ahead and rotate our back toe up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll switch to the other side. Bringing your right leg forward, left leg back. Make sure you're hydrating properly. Maybe adding a few trace minerals or electrolytes to your water after a nice sweat like this. You don't need goos or gels or super high sugar. Really, no sugar is great. Okay, hinge back. Let's bounce that hamstring again. I quite often add apple cider vinegar to my water, just a little splash to my 40 ounces. It's surprising how quickly you get used to it. My daughter and her friends actually do it as well. It's really good for your digestive system. Just adds a little bit to the water. So you're not just depleting minerals as you drink all day. Cross over that leg. Let's get our pigeon. Press the elbows into the ground if you can, or hands. Then pull back a bit. Open through the chest. All right, and then we're going to slide around. Sink over that Z sit on the other side, leveling the hips off. And then plant your hands out to the right a bit and rotate your left foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rotate the knee back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, now we will sink into our yogi squat and hold. Push those knees out wide. Practice getting into this pose for a few minutes every day if you can. If you can hold on to this as you continue to add years to your life, then you will also add years to your hips and knees and ankles and low back. All right, another day down. I will see you again tomorrow.